fight takes a deadly turn. One man faced charges linked to the crime, but the homicide remains unsolved, and family members are worried that the case is losing steam.
And more than a decade later, they're pushing for justice. Here's this week's Case Files. September 3rd, 2014. What started as a fun night out with family quickly turned into tragedy. Abriel Ruiz was inside a Panama J's bar on Broadway Street in Toledo's Old South End. Juanita Ruiz, Abriel's sister, was at the bar that night as well. She says there were only a handful of people inside, and at one point, a man in a very colorful hoodie walked in the back door.
Next thing you know, my cousin and him are scuffling on the ground. He was stabbing my cousin, so that's when my brother intervened, and my brother and him started fighting. Well, then they pushed him out of the bar.
Right after the fight, the whole group was kicked out of the bar. Ruiz walked out the back door of the bar here and started running down Monterey. That's when his sister says someone started shooting.
All of a sudden, some other guy comes running across this empty field over there. So then the guy that he was running with turns around and he just pulls out this big old gun. It was a revolver. It was very noticeable. He turned around, he just started shooting. He shot about 5 times. About the second or third shot, I seen my brother's clothing like flare up, and I knew he had been shot. So I said he just got shot. So I never knew bullets were hot, but he was shooting so much that a bullet flew right past my cheek. My mom could have been burying 2 of us.
The 34-year-old died moments later in the street.
It felt like they were trying to lure my cousin out because they obviously had something going on before. So I just feel like that night their intentions were to hurt somebody, period.
Months later, Alexander Perez was charged in connection to the crime. He was convicted of obstruction linked to the murder. Toledo police detectives took another look at the unsolved case, but to this day, no one's been charged with homicide.
We don't know what's going on, but we're just in the dark, and it's been too long.
Ruiz believes multiple people know who pulled the trigger that night, and nearly 11 years after her brother's death, she's hoping the case gains attention from police so the Ruiz family can finally have justice.
If they have all the evidence that they need, why isn't nothing happening?
And what is justice for you?
To see them where they need to be.
If you have any information about the unsolved homicide of Abriel Ruiz, you can contact Crime Stopper. That number is 419-255-1111. You can call or text that number and remain anonymous. Meanwhile, if you have an unsolved case that needs attention, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me right now, casefiles@13abc.com.